I mean, she's got to be one of the greatest singers ever, right? I've been having such a great time reacting to Morissette. She is a singer who does all the things that I like. She's got a beautiful, clear voice. She does all the little details, all the little things that I like in a singer that make a performance go from good to great. And she does it all with such poise and elegance. I absolutely love it. And since I've had so much fun listening to her and enjoying her music, I thought I would continue down that path. So this recommendation comes directly from Buy Me a Coffee, and it is Gusto Ko ng Bumitaw, which is from a Filipino TV series called The Broken Marriage Vow, and it talks about the predicament that one faces when a relationship is about to fall apart. So my prediction for this piece is that it's going to have some of her signature sounds. So probably a nice high belt. I'm guessing she's going to do that classic Morissette squeak that she does. I absolutely love that. It's kind of like a signature move that she does. And it's going to shock me in some way. Everything that I've listened to so far has given me a nice surprise. So I'm very excited. Let's dive right in. If you want your recommendations, just like this one, to get bumped up to the top of the list and make it to the main YouTube channel, Buy Me a Coffee is the place to go. You can also check out Patreon for behind the scenes footage and bonus content and all that stuff. Here we go.
Wish 1075.
Umiiyak gabi-gabi, walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa digmaan, natalunan hanggang kailan. Talo na, pagod na. Akala ko'y kaysa akin pa pero hindi na pala. Wala na nga ba talaga? Lalakalag sa kadiliman, naliligaw, nalilito. Ano nga ba ako sa'yo? Sino nga ba ako sa'yo? Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot, walang kasing sakit. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Kung kalungkotan ko, kung kaligayahan mo, kung pagkakapos ko'y paglaya mo, kung ang sugat sa puso kung siyang lunas dyan sa puso mo, paano na ako magpapalaya pa? Papakawalan na lamang, bakit ang
Oh my gosh. Another just absolutely stellar performance. Come on. That song was such a continuation. It didn't really ever stop. So I couldn't find a spot that I really wanted to stop anyway. So I just let her go all the way through. What really jumps out to me about this piece, and maybe you can fill me in the comment section if you know more about this piece or about this show in which this song is the theme song. But rhythmically, it was like it just kind of went and kept going and going and going. And there wasn't really moments where we heard the phrase and then there was a big pause and then we went into the next thing. It was rhythmically just very continuous, which is very interesting. And we're going to go back and listen to a few things, but I think the challenge for her would have been, do I have enough breath to get through these unnaturally long musical phrases? Sometimes when we sing music that is in a sometimes the rhythms are just a little bit complex or they're longer than we think. So we don't have an actual place to breathe. And it seemed like this piece had a lot of those moments, which is kind of cool. One thing I like to do when I listen to Morissette is go through the various screenshots, just random spots within the piece, and watch and look at her mouth shape and what she's doing technically. So look at this, the brightness, these beautiful teeth. Even here, same thing. Yeah. Nice relaxed posture. Earlier on in the piece, it was very relaxed. You could really feel that build up towards the chorus. But everything she does technically, look at all this. So relaxed. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I didn't even notice until about halfway through all these people in the windows that are filming and, and recording everything. But yeah, it's just, so let me just say, probably one of my favorite voices on this channel. Definitely in the top 5. She's on that Mount Rushmore of singers for me. And not only because she's so, like, she sounds so good. A lot of people sound good, but that doesn't necessarily make them one of my favorite singers. But Morissette is just a very polished singer. And that's what I really appreciate. Maybe it's because I'm super picky. Maybe it's because I'm a singing teacher myself, so I'm always looking for those little details and working on those with my singers. But I always find her performances are super polished. They're well rehearsed. They're well planned out. They are still spontaneous as well. Like, it doesn't sound rigid, or she doesn't sound like a statue or a robot that's sung this a million times. She just does everything right in my opinion. And I love that. So we were right. We got the Morissette squeak, for lack of a better term. I don't know what you want to call it, but we got a few of those, especially in the chorus. So I want to go back and listen to a few moments and highlight some things for you, just to sort of appreciate what she's doing even more. And so you can understand a little bit more as to why you love her and love this performance so much. Because this has, how many views does this have? 28 million. Yeah, a cool 28 million on Wish 107.5. They're killing it, and they're using Morissette as their vessel in which to have these viral videos. So let's go back, take a look at a few details. In the beginning, in the first minute or so, we get very kind of calm, conversational. The lyrics say, all of the nights have been filled with tears, and I can't even hear a thing. I've always been fighting all these battles, knowing I'm losing, crushed, teared down. Swore to myself that you were mine until you're not anymore. Is nothing truly left at all? So it's very sad, and we can hear that reflected in her voice. Let's listen.
Wish 107.5.
Umiiyak gabi-gabi, walang tinig na naririnig, nakikipaglaban sa digmaan, natalunan hanggang kailan, talo na, pagod na, akala ko'y kaysa akin pa pero hindi na pala.
So even there, this part is you can hear how much breath, how much air is escaping out of her mouth. So what's happening there is her vocal folds aren't coming together fully, and that's creating that breathy effect. Okay? So, I mean, even in this too, there's a lot of words. Like, it just doesn't really end. And there's a lot. It could be the language too, but just the style of the song. So it's breathy. She's very close to the mic, like this. It's almost in her mouth. And it's like she's, I don't know if you feel this. I'm kind of feeling this right now. I feel like she's right there, like she's really close to me, or maybe she's sort of venting to somebody who's a close friend and you're just kind of close by. And what it's going to do, and this is partly why she does it, what it's going to do, it's going to set up something even better in the chorus. That typically happens when you get the like first verse. Maybe it's a bit breathier, a bit softer, because you're setting up that big sound that comes through in the chorus. So I want you to keep this tone of voice in mind for when we listen to the chorus later. You'll really hear a difference in the clarity of the voice, because the chorus has the power. This is more the setup. It's the kind of, yeah, we're setting it up.
Wala na nga ba talaga? Wala na kalag sa kadiliman. Naliligaw, nalilito. Ano nga ba ako sa'yo? Sino nga ba ako sa'yo? Dito sa aking pagkakahimlay, sa dibdib ko ay parang may nakadagang walang kasing lungkot, walang kasing sakit.
Yeah. So in this as well, it's a little bit less. It's starting to build a little bit more, but we're still saying things like wandering around in the darkness. I'm lost. I don't even know who even am I to you? Tired heart. And you can see that in her posture too. You know, it's very relaxed, but I'm kind of interpreting it as, you know, you're just kind of tired and sad. Ugh. Can you imagine if she was like really upright and her face was bright? Her eyes are closed too. She's kind of doing this internal thing, which is very nice. Now, the chorus, before we even get to it, the chorus, I want to let go, but my heart doesn't want to. I want to let go. Maybe there's still hope, fighting myself. Who even has the right to choose? Should it be you or myself? I want to let go. So we're going to hear that lyric shift in, I want to do this. I want to let go. Can I break through this sadness and this heartbreak? Let's hear that in the chorus, which is coming up just now.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit ayaw pa puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino bang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang
Okay, so I like this. This is great. It's such an interesting dum 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 dum. I haven't heard this in her voice yet, or she hasn't really sung a piece like this where it's very boom 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 boom, almost like you're hitting a nail or something like that with a hammer. And it's kind of giving like there's almost like an angsty quality about her voice in this, where it sort of sounds like she's fed up. And I've heard that in Lara Fabian's singing before, where, yeah, there's just like a kind of an anger or an angst in there. Like she's wanting to let go, but she just can't. Like she just feels like this person is holding her back. And I think rhythm seems to be the key player in this piece. Boom, 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 boom. And it's interesting. It's what I like in this piece too is how there are multiple musical elements at play. So obviously the voice can do whatever. She can do anything she wants. But the rhythm of it is sort of helping her emphasize the point, especially when it's so that's really emphasizing this idea that she's trying to get across.
Ngunit ayaw pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw, gusto ko nang bumitaw.
My gosh, to get such a clean belting sound while you're sitting with your legs crossed is rude. It's like, come on. Urgh. Why can't we all do that? Well, we're not all Morissette. That's true. But she's able to achieve such an incredible sound from a seated position. But notice she's still very upright. So I think that's the key factor here. Because she's got good posture, right? Even though her legs are crossed, she's still got that foundation beneath her. She's not like slouched. She's not doing one of these. She's actually not compressing the lungs. So that's what happens sometimes when we collapse. If we are singing, we're singing a long phrase, we get a little bit tired. What our tendency is to do is we collapse the ribs. And what that actually does is it pushes on the lungs a little bit and expels more air. And we need more air to sing. We want to sing long phrases and we want to sing with support. We need to have airflow. And her posture indicates she's got it. I mean, her sound certainly indicates she's got it too.
Mahagulgol, ngunit wala namang nakikinig. Walang magandang pupuntahan, kailanman ang maling pag-ibig. Kaya ngayon pipiliin ko muna ang aking sarili bago magmahal muli. Magmamahalan pa kaya? Pagmamahalan pa kaya tayo muli? Gusto ko nang bumitaw, ngunit tanya pa ng puso. Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Bumitaw, bumitaw. Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
Wish exclusive on Wish
Pipiliin ko na sarili.
1075.
Bitaw, bibitaw na.
I mean, she's got to be one of the greatest singers ever, right? I got really excited as I was listening to this section because, and this is why we go back and look into it again, because there's a lot to uncover. So you would probably agree with me when I say this is a very intense ending. It's sort of relentless. She just keeps going back up there. It's almost like when she's saying, never enough, never, never, that just repeated over and over and over again. What I was noticing, and I haven't seen this at this level in a singer since Andrea Bocelli, but her neck, all right, neck, throat, whatever you want to call it, was utterly relaxed the entire time. Let me show you a clip.
Gusto ko nang bumitaw, may pag-asa pa siguro. Kalaban ang sarili, sino pang dapat pumili? Sino nga ba, ako ba o ikaw? Gusto ko nang bumitaw.
So this is very intense. Like this screenshot right here is a very high note, and look at the muscles. They are not active because they don't need to be. The only muscles in her neck that are active are these ones on the sides. I don't know what those are called. These ones on the side, but that's just because she's kind of turning a little bit and she's holding herself upright. So this is incredible. This is why, and this is good for you as a Morissette fan. It's good for me as a Morissette fan. If you're new to her, welcome to the party. You're going to be listening to her for a long time because she's got the techniques down. She's got it. She's really got it. And I'm just amazed at how relaxed she can keep the throat and she can keep the shoulders at this level of intensity vocally. So you might be wondering, okay, that's a ton of effort. I can hear it. Where is the effort going if not her throat? Because when I sing and I sing high, I feel a lot of tension here. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're thinking that. Well, it's happening down below in her abdominals and her support staff, I like to call it, which make the sound really happen. and not the throat, because it doesn't benefit her, it doesn't benefit her sound, it doesn't benefit her vocal health to sing with all of the throat muscles engaged, or the back of the neck, or even the face muscles. She uses her face muscles to lift and show those beautiful front teeth. And she's, using her muscles to show us really expressive eyes, and maybe sometimes the eyebrows come up just to show a certain emotion. But overall, there's no tension. And tension is the enemy of all singers. And she's doing a brilliant job. That was incredible. So I just really noticed that when I was listening to this. It was quite exceptional. And she is quite exceptional. And I'm excited to listen to more. I think I have a few more recommendations in Buy Me a Coffee. I'm going to check those out. You need to check them out as well. And you need to leave me your recommendations because she's so good. And that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you want your recommendations to get bumped up to the top of the list, check out Buy Me a Coffee. Check out Patreon. That's it. Love you very much. And I'll see you in the next video.